Thank you for taking the time to understand Vermont's Child Care Financial Assistance Program structure. The goals of today's presentation are to review the purpose of the Child Care Financial Assistance Program, discuss the new components of CCFAP as of July 3rd, 2022, which include a capped rate, a family share, increases to include families with income up to 350% of the federal poverty level, overview of the marketing material components, impact on the families, and impact on providers. What is the Child Care Financial Assistance Program? The Child Care Financial Assistance Program is administered by the Child Development Division as part of its mission to improve the well-being of Vermont's children. The program provides some or all of the costs for early care, early education, and school-age care for eligible families. This helps ensure all children ages 6 weeks to 13 years old, 19 years old for those with special needs, have access to quality childcare. The program assists many different types of families, whether caregivers are students, looking for work, retired, or working. In fact, a family of 3 with a household income of $75,000 a year qualifies for some assistance. Child Care Financial Assistance Program rates. What has changed and what remains the same? Rates were determined based upon using the 2019 market rate survey and set at the 75th percentile. This is a change. The Child Development Division has still set a cap on what the state will pay on behalf of a family. This remains the same. If a family uses more than one child care provider, the family share is paid to the provider that cares for the youngest child first. This is a change. Under this new system, the state will pay the capped rate or the provider's rate, whichever is less. This is a change. What are the family share amounts? The income guidelines, as you are looking at right now, show you the family size in the first column, and across the top are the federal poverty guidelines. So the second column is 150% of the federal poverty level, up to 350% of the federal poverty level. These are the monthly income amounts that a family can make with family size and still qualify for some assistance. The weekly family share is the bottom column. This goes from $0 for a family who's at the 150th percentile up to $200 for a family that has up to 350% of the federal poverty level. Case examples. The greens. A family with one child care provider. A faced-in family of 4 with children ages 1 and 4 and a household income of $72,000. Both children are enrolled 5 days at a local center with a total weekly tuition of $520, $280 a week for their infant, and $240 per week for their pre-kindergarten student. Based upon income and family size, the Greens are eligible for the Child Care Financial Assistance Program and have a weekly family share of $125. The Greens pay their $125 family share to the Children's Center with the remaining balance covered by the Child Care Financial Assistance Program. The Mountains, a family with multiple providers. A single mother from Barry with children ages 1 and 3 and a household income of $55,000. The 3-year-old is in a child care center 5 days a week, weekly tuition of $250. The infant is at a registered family child care home 1 day a week at $75. Based on income and family size, the Mountains are eligible for the Child Care Financial Assistance Program and have a weekly family share of $100. This weekly family share is paid by the parent to the infant's facility first, the $75. The balance of the family share, $25, is paid by the parent to the toddler's facility. The remaining tuition is covered by the Child Care Financial Assistance Program. At the end of this presentation, there will be a link to our marketing materials. These include an income guidelines chart for families, an example statement of eligibility for families, information on how to apply, case examples that we have just reviewed, choosing or changing providers, a support for parents, who are our community child care support agencies, and a link to the Child Development Division's latest rates. Why is CDD not speaking to what a provider charges in the communication to families? Childcare programs are private businesses, and each program sets its rates based upon their own business needs. The Child Development Division is not always privy to what a program collects from a family because programs often offer scholarships or discounts. Like now, programs will need to communicate to families any additional amount that the family needs to pay to the program. Here are some of the impacts on families. Families that already qualify for the 100% CCFAP will have little to no impact. The majority of CCFAP eligible families will have a positive impact, paying less out of pocket. The family share is assessed at the youngest child first, no additional amount for more than one child. Families that have higher incomes may have an assigned weekly family share that is higher than the provider's rate. These families will maintain active CCFAP eligibility. However, they will not have an active certificate as no payment will be made by the state. What are the impacts on providers of this new rate structure? We will pay the provider's reported rate after the family share is assessed, up to a capped rate. The family share is set at the family level and assigned to the youngest child first, providing a predictable, streamlined program for providers. CCFAP will continue to pay the provider's rate in full for children in protective service custody. The subsidy payment for REACH-UP clients will be the capped rate or the provider's rate, whichever is less. This is a change from our current method of payment for REACH-UP clients. These are just a few of the highlighted impacts. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. Below are the links to the marketing materials that were mentioned previously.